Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good morning, it's 11 o'clock. I'm Ethan Moss-Wills, and I'll be updating you with your sport headlines throughout the day. Earlier today, Roy Hodgson was confirmed as Crystal Palace's new manager. The former Palace boss had come out of retirement yet again to steer the club away from relegation for the remainder of the season. The club is currently 3 points above the relegation spots. Ex-Palace striker Clinton Morrison thinks it's a sensible appointment.
Not every fan's going to be happy because obviously you move on and you want to evolve as a team, and that's what Palace have done over the last couple of years, but they're in trouble. And if they think Roy Hodgson's the man to get them out of trouble, he's got that experience. So, yeah, you wish him well.
Here's our expert, James Regan, with more.
Yes, Roy the Boy is back and he regained his spot as the oldest ever Premier League manager. Personally, I believe the appointment is a major setback for the Eagles, although Hodgson's record for Palace does prove decent, with a 14th finish last season and a 12th finish in his season before that. However, you have to look at what Vieira's building and how much he developed the team, bringing in the signings of Elise, Anderson and Decore. Palace have an easy run of fixtures now, however, so Roy should be able to do what he is best at, and that is keeping them up. Cheers, Ethan.
Thank you, James. Next up, Tottenham manager Antonio Conte is set to have a decision made on his future after his outburst on the weekend. Favourites for the job include former gaffer Pochettino, Luis Enrique and Fulham boss Marco Silva. Jason Burt from The Telegraph seems pretty convinced it's the end for Conte.
I think it's probably come to a head a bit quicker than we did expect, but Antonio Conte has flown back to Italy to his home in Turin, and I think that will be it. I think now he'll be negotiating his departure from the club. Fulham
star man Alexander Mitrovic is facing a lengthy ban as the Football Association are currently considering adding on to the 3-match ban. The Serbian striker got sent off in Fulham's 3-1 FA Cup defeat at Old Trafford. The chief exec of charity Ref Support, Martin Cassidy, admits strong action is needed.
It's this sort of acceptance that referees are fair game, referees can be touched and pushed and grabbed. No, that's the message. Stop these things quickly, nip them in the bud. With strong, robust measures, it won't get worse.
AFC Tottenham are in action tonight away at Melksham Town in the Southern Football League. They aim to go top in their hunt for the title this season. Kick-off is at 7:45 tonight. Things have gone from bad to worse for Championship side Wigan Athletic. The club now face a 3-point deduction after failing to pay their players on time in March. However, this is not the first time that the club has failed to make payments on time. Wigan will now see themselves 8 points away from safety in the Championship. The draw for the semi-finals of the Women's FA Cup has been made this morning. Top of the league Chelsea host Aston Villa, as the Blues look to win the competition for the third successive season. Meanwhile, Manchester United host Brighton on the other side of the draw. The matches will take place on the 16th of April. Arsenal women are in action tonight and see themselves take on Bayern Munich. It's the first leg of the quarter-finals, and Arsenal women are hoping to double their UCL trophy count, being the only English team to win it before. Arsenal boss Joseph Eidenval says he can take comfort from his team's record on the road to help them through tonight.
We've been playing against teams that have had great home records this year in Champions League, to be fair, and we managed to draw in Turin and we won against Lyon. So we have respect for that, but we shouldn't fear it.
Southampton-born British gold medalist Maddie Hinch announces her retirement. The 34-year-old led Great Britain to Olympic gold after she saved 4 penalties in the 2016 Olympic final. Finch says the tank is empty after a 15-year playing career. England rugby captain will retire after a stellar year. Sarah Hunter's last game will be in her hometown Newcastle against Scotland in the first game of the Six Nations on Saturday. The back row forward is the most capped England player of all time, either men or women's, with 140 caps, and has 10 Six Nation titles to her name. That's all from us for now. I'll be back in an hour. Remember, you can keep up to date on our website, solentjournalism.co.uk.